Hello, welcome back to another Stitch with me for Old World Map 2. I'm going to use a different hoop today, slightly larger, primarily just because it was the closest thing I had. The other one is downstairs, and I didn't want to go get up and go get it because I was just there, and I didn't get it while I was there. I gotta mess with this. Hold on, this is not set up. I don't have this position correctly. Sorry for the lack of these the last couple of weeks. I have been very busy and very physically tired at the end of every day. I just could not take the time. I just did not want to take the time to do these, to be honest with you, just because I was so tired. And if I cannot have a good time while I'm doing these, you guys are not going to have a good time watching and listening to these. So I'm trying to get a little bit of a sore throat this morning. I do not think in any way that I'm getting sick. It's just, I think the change in the weather, and probably even still a touch of allergy, to be honest. Okay, so what shall we work on? I did order some floss for some of these colors that I haven't filled in yet, that I can't find. I mean, I had a lot of floss, but I can't find the colors right now. So I'm waiting on those to come to finish these little bit of stitches over here. So we're just going to work more on up here. I think I'm just going to grab a color and work. We've got our pattern keeper here. Let's see, I think I do have fly. I cannot believe that there are flies that are still alive around here right now because of, it's actually like 33 degrees outside and it's kind of spitting snow a little bit here and there, and it's just doesn't seem right to have a fly in the house. All right, we're gonna do a little greenish. I'm gonna do a little 472 here. Oops, I actually have this upside down. There we go. All right. I'm so glad to get back to doing this. Oh man, I tell you, I am always crazy busy because I like to be crazy busy. I do. I don't like to be sitting around doing nothing unless I'm actually sitting around stitching a bunch. I mean, sometimes you know that feeling you wake up in the morning, maybe you got the whole day to yourself, and you're like, oh, I feel like stitching today. And that's a good feeling because you're like, I'm going to get a lot of stitching done. I have not had that kind of feeling as of late. So despite that, we're going to get some stuff done here. Let's see here. Alrighty. See, my nose is itchy. That's why I think it's allergies. Relax. Just, somebody's waiting on somebody. All right, let's find out where we're at. Maybe. Right up here. Hot diggity dog. Boop doop doop doo. So, what have you guys been up to? I have been working a lot. Got a couple of part-time jobs that I kind of trade off of. I do one job like Friday, all day Friday, like about a half day Saturday, all day Monday, and half to a whole day Tuesday. And then I do another job, and every week's a little bit different. This week, thankfully, it was only like a half a day, and that was it, which normally would be a lot more than that. But I think they were reading the tea leaves with me because I mentioned I had to cut a day short earlier last week. My back was bugging me really bad. I could hardly just stand there and do pricing. And so I think they lightened my load this week. And I'm going to take next week off of that job. I got some medical stuff I got to do, just routine stuff, no big deal. But I thought, let me just take a little bit of time, not worry or do, not try to squeeze everything in like I'm always doing. Just give myself a little bit more time to get stuff done. I'm just going to tuck this down through here because I don't want to tie it off here. But it's good. I like what I'm doing. Physically, I'm just trying to get myself like in good enough shape to do this stuff. It's been hard on I got my hips, my hamstrings, my back, which I think it honestly just boils down to just weakness. I'm weak in these areas. I haven't, for years had to get up and really do a lot of physical activity. I thought I was getting some stuff done when I was at the clinic, but obviously I wasn't. Because now that I actually am, like, I'm getting probably on average a couple of miles a day with walking and whatnot, most days of the week, not every day, but most days. And just a lot of getting in and getting out of the car. And I think that I just, I haven't, I wasn't physically prepared to do that. So anyway, I've been tight and, it's been uncomfortable the last week. You should have seen me trying to get up and down the stairs like somebody who's like 30 years older than me. And it was rough. Lots of sympathy for folks that are in that position. I get you. But trying to figure out where I'm at here. But I finally got it in my head, like, just stretch. Because I didn't really know where the problem was coming from, but I was like, let me just stretch some and see. So, like, when I got home yesterday, especially, I just kind of did a lot of, like, hip stretches that I knew and that I've enjoyed before. And I was very tight, very uncomfortable. And I just, every time I got up, I would just find a surface and I would just, last night I'd find a surface and I would just go up there and just, stretch. And pretty soon, like, I was getting like more and more limber. I went to bed. Before I went to bed last night, I did another like big stretching session. And I'm still just so tight. And, but I'm getting better. And when I woke up this morning, I literally like practically jumped out of bed because I was like, I am not sore. I am not stiff. My back doesn't bother me. My hips still, like nothing bothered me when I woke up this morning. Now I'm starting to tighten up now and not feel great. But, well, not that I feel, I feel actually pretty dang good. So I shouldn't necessarily say that I feel bad in any way. It's just, it's important to take care of yourself. And I had not been taking care of myself. Now the Hubs has been very supportive, and he has been like a maniac on a mission with working out. He gets up, like he leaves the house like by 5 so that he can get to work. They have a gym at work. He's the only one that uses it. So he goes in super early, has like this whole private gym to himself. And And then he goes on with his, he takes a shower and goes about his day and whatnot. And he's been trying to encourage me to do more. And, I hadn't felt like it just because I haven't felt, I just hadn't been feeling good in general. But I feel like I'm over the hump now, so to speak, with just kind of everything that's been going on. And so I finally am in I think, a really good spot. And I don't know, I just feel relaxed now. I feel like I'm where I'm supposed to be right now, which is important. I think it's important for everybody's life to think, to feel like you're there. And if you're not, then take measures to get to where you need to be. If you can. I mean, obviously, there are things that are in our control and not in our control, but but yeah, I feel about as at peace and relaxed as I have felt in a very long time. My uncle came out to visit. Was it last week? Last weekend? The weekend before? I don't know. It's like, I think it was the weekend before. Yeah, it was the weekend before last. So almost 2 weeks ago, he came out and spent like 3-4 days here. And he was saying, like, I'm a different person. Like, I'm so much more relaxed than I was before. And I 100% believe that. 100%. So I'm happy with where things are at. And, I have a goal. I have goals and I have things I want to do, which are goals. And one of them is stitching more on this thing. Oh, there we go. So, hence, we're here. It's quiet in the house. Everybody's taking their midday naps. Well, late morning naps. The bird's been fed and watered. Oh, that reminds me, I need to get a worm for Groot next time I go upstairs. But been watching a fair bit of football. I couldn't believe my Bears won. My Bears did really good on Monday night. I was shocked, absolutely shocked. Thought, well, this is how they should be playing. We've thought that for years, but it was just it was an awesome night. It was fantastic. And then hockey, and I've been watching, I think I've seen most of the Blues games. And other hockey games as well, so it's like my favorite time of year with my favorite sports on. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Doop-a-doop-a-doo-doop-a-doo. And it is like cold outside, and it was raining this morning, and it kind of turned over to this slushy snow. And now snow's kind of sticking. It's a good day. It's a good day. Oh. I still need to just stretching should be my primary goal. How much stretching? Let's see. I think I filled those in yet. I don't need that. Let's get rid of that color and that color. All right, so I'll do one of those when I'm at night, or like in recent history, very recent. I'll do like a big sigh like that. I'll finally just take a big breath and blow it out. My husband will go, two more. It makes me stop and take more deep breaths, and he's so good. He's just so good. He's a good dude. He's a good dude. Let's get some color in here. Actually, let me clean my glasses first so I can see said color. All right. Let's get in here and do some color. All right, we're gonna do 727. I thought I found that. Where did I find? There it is. That's very bright yellow color. Ah, here. More stretches and massages. Okay. Let's see here. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. So you got that two right there. Alright, we're gonna do that. So, book time. Been listening to a book that my hubs highly recommended. Another book by Neil Gaiman. It's Sandman, but it's volume 3. Now, I hadn't really listened to any of the other ones. I've read / looked at, admired the Sandman graphic novels. The Sandman basically is about an entity called Dream, who's supposed to be like the master of dreams, like an eternal being that is like Lord of Dreams. And so it's I haven't been like, I love Neil Gaiman, but I just, for whatever reason, I just hadn't gotten back into Sandman stuff. And Hubs was like, you've got to listen to this third one. The third one is really good because it's all about, well, it's a lot of it's about like family and whatnot, but they use a full cast for the dramatization. And in the past, I've been like hesitant to listen to books that have full cast, just because I'm just so used to just the one voice, maybe the same voice, trying out different tones and accents, for different characters. But in this audiobook, like, it is so intoxicating, like auditorially intoxicating. Just, I'm somebody who, like, things can look cool, but when they sound cool, like, that's what I love. And James McAvoy is the lead voice in this. He plays the Sandman, or AKA Dream. Oh my goodness, his voice is so good for this role. This is really good. Anyway, so it's gotten me kind of back into doing audiobooks. I'll finish the last, I literally probably have just like less than an hour left on this book. And there's another one that I want to start that I just got from the library and have no idea. It's been recommended, but I forgot what it's about. So I've got quite a few books that I need to catch up on. After a blistering start or a blistering mid-year race, like, I had, so many books a year as a goal, and with so many books as a goal, I listened to a ton this summer, like May and June, especially when I was first like just trying to figure out, what had happened and what I was going to do going forward. I was listening to a lot of books, and I got way ahead of my goal for the year. And then I spent the next like 3 months not listening to anything, and now I'm way behind. So, I mean, I don't care if I meet my goal or not, but it is something that I don't know. I do. I mean, I do want to get there. I do want to finish my stuff. Alrighty. Yeah, there we go. I don't think I've watched any movies lately. Don't think so at all. Oh. Doop, 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 doop. I gotta stop and highlight for a second because I'm getting way too far ahead of myself here. In that stretch while I'm thinking about it. Oh, as my shoulders pop. Oh, my back. Oh, man. Why did I do that? Stop there. I mean, don't stop there. Don't be silly. Don't be silly. There we go. Here we go. Okay. Way up here. Okay. And then somewhere along here is a line that is not there. And I am using a specific erasable pen here. Let's try the air erasable. I've not used this one yet. The air erasable fabric pen that supposedly you mark it and it goes away in like a couple of days, supposedly. Supposedly. I don't know. English is hard. All right. Right. Ooh. All right. I'm learning how to not like go all the way across all the time. Just kind of, figure it out. All right. We'll see if those go away. Don't lie to me now. Let's just go ahead and do that one. It's so close. There. I'm trying to think of what would be my favorite Neil Gaiman book. We have listened to American Gods. American Gods is kind of a dark tale, and we listened to it a lot in the beginning. When we first read it, now I'm like, it's too dark. Coraline is good, but too short to listen to, say, at night. Graveyard Book. I like a lot of it. I don't like how it starts, and I don't like the girl in it. Like, she just annoys me. For very specific reasons, but I will leave that alone just in case you haven't read it yet. But because my husband absolutely loves the book, so he doesn't have the same issues. Anansi Boys, which I struggled with in the beginning, but then I don't know, I finally kind of broke through like how I feel about the book, and now I think it's a really good book. Very awesome to listen to. I like that one a lot. Of course, we talked about Sandman. I've only listened to volume 3. I've just listened to all 3 volumes. Or all 3 volumes. Trying to think of what else. I haven't read Stardust. I know I'm missing like really big. Let me look it up here real quick. Yeah. Here we go. Haven't read Good Omens. Neverwhere. I like Neverwhere. It's a little confusing at times, but I kind of liked it. Now I'm just looking at all his books. He does a lot of kids' books too. He has a wonderful voice to like narrate stuff. I should probably listen to Good Omens. Fragile Things. I think I started, but I didn't get very far. Norse mythology we liked. It's a little short just to sleep to at night. So I have read the Neil Gaiman Reader, which is more nonfiction. Oh no, it's not. That's not nonfiction. That's just a lot of short stories. The View from the Cheap Seats. His more of somewhat of a autobiographical tale. Have definitely listened to that one. I like that one a lot. Trigger Warning, I couldn't really get into, and Ocean at the End of the Lane, I couldn't really get into. But he's done a ton. I mean, that's just books. I mean, he's done graphic novels and pretty crazy. Crazy stuff. Gotta do a little vertical line here. Grab that. we still listen to Hail Mary by, man, he did The Martian, Artemis. Artemis I did not like nearly as well as The Martian or Hail Mary. And I would say Hail Mary is my absolute favorite, and I am very curious as to how they're going to make a movie. Eventually they'll make a movie out of it. But here's the funny thing. They already have like a production company has bought the rights, and it's the one that is owned by Ryan Gosling. Now, Ryan Gosling could totally be, play the lead role. But I think about it because I'm just like, man, this would be so good if they could do this and this. But anyway. Oh, man. Only 58 stitches? Gee whiz, felt like a lot more than that. All right, let's get a little bit more. Alrighty. Let's see, I'm gonna come down here. And just do that and that. Oh, stretch again. I'm not like sleepy per se. I'm just so relaxed that I could lay down, and then I would fall asleep and take a nap for 3 hours, and that would be a massive mistake because I have so much to do. And the big thing is to do these stitch with me's. I gotta get these going. Tonight's gonna definitely be a hot chocolate kind of night. I love it. Throat keeps kind of being just a little bit irritating. I would like to stitch some of these in advance, like after this one, do another one and just kind of have at least one in the bag ahead of where I need to be, just in case I encounter a week like I just went through, or the last two, honestly, 2 weeks that I just went through. Ooh, I tell you, stretch. Here we go, walking down the street. Get the funniest looks from everyone we meet. Boop, 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 boop. Go. Do get a little, when I haven't stitched a while with hoop, I do get some muscle tightness in my forearm. Kind of, if there's my elbow, so kind of from the top, right in through there, little stitcher's elbow kind of thing. But it's all good. I think I may have to get some coffee soon because I am getting like a little pearls. No, I don't need coffee. Coffee will really set me up for. I'll be so wired. It will not be healthy. Very sensitive. So I took a little bit of a break. I was getting a little tight. Even with the stretching I've been doing. Tight. So tight. Okay. Just trying to figure it out here. Indeed. Oh, I didn't realize I already highlighted those. That's why it doesn't make any sense. Maybe. No, Zoo. No. Go lay down on your nice binky. I got you, Binky. Go lay down. Take nap. Take nap. Gotta make that a command somehow. Go take nap. There. Kind of learned that I don't have to draw like all the way through, you know, big old thick line like I have in the past. It's better. It's better, 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 better. Ooh. Yeah, that break was good. Got some laundry started. Read a few articles about the Broncos because I live in Denver, so of course everybody's got to have an opinion about the Broncos. Not a very good season. Oh well. Got some little bitty hairs right there. I have such a scatterbrained approach to things, a lack of focus. It's a lack of focus and shiny object. Like I think, I'm like, ooh, what is that? Let me do that. Which is good and bad. If I don't follow through, then it's bad. Get a bit of a knot. I've got a knot. There we go. It was a fake knot. It wasn't real. It wasn't real. Here we go. I think I'm gonna fix like a chicken enchilada casserole tonight. For the hubs when he gets home. He is the one who does most of the cooking. He does kind of like it, but there are weeks when I just don't pull my weight. Almost. Yeah, almost. am I over 100 now? Oh man! Oh wait, hold on. 100! I had highlighted and it said 99, and then I realized thankfully I'd missed a highlighted spot. And I was like, oh, phew, thank goodness. Thank goodness. Alrighty, let's see here. I'm trying to think of like what I want to stitch, what color I want to stitch next. Let's see here. Oh, and then I get caught in a stretch, and I'm like, oh, that feels good. So good. All right, let's do some 745, because, like, look at how much. It's the green. There's a lot to do. Doop-a-doop-doo, doop-a-doo-doop-a-doo-doo-doo. Come here, you. I am, like, really slow at that unwinding stuff. Good times, good times. Doop doop doo. Doop a doop doo. Yikes. Zoinks. Yep. I gotta tidy up the ends so that I can actually see. I got that thing in my thumb again. I think it's gotten so dry. Moisturize. Moisturize. All right, Jules. You've done this before. Only about a million times. There we go. I just had to remind myself what I'm capable of. Yeah. All right. Getting hands warmed up, and there we go. Right up and here, up and here, up and here. Nope, that's not it. That is not it. Actually, I'd already done that. Just hadn't highlighted. Oh well. Alrighty. I'm gonna kind of go down here. There. Scoot up. Oh, hello. Scoot up here a little bit. There's that. Alrighty. So we're making some progress here. Put another 100 stitches in or so. Yeah, I think I'm gonna roll right into the next episode. These are a little under an hour each, and so, but I'm gonna go ahead and record the following Saturday's Stitch with Me, so you guys can be assured that it will be there on time. So I will be talking to you guys real soon. Have a great rest of your day, and happy stitching.